There is no difficulty, there is no result.
Brilliant entrepreneurs,
I work a lot with mentors. I have mentors.
financial advisors,
You buy shares in the circle and you're able to earn dividends from the circle.
business development partners.
One of the things that businesses go wrong on social media is they go in trying to sell.
The international community,
All around the world, then there are all these barriers to finance. Not everybody has a bank account. Not everybody has identity.
arts, music, sports, culture.
We don't need to get back to normal. This is an opportunity to us to relook at our society and how everything is done.
And for the first time, government and various government institutions.
We have brought all the SME in manufacturing.
Yes.
And we advocate on their behalf.
Welcome to Biz Talks Season 2 with MC. Morning and welcome to Biz Talks. Thank you so much for your valued company, and I hope you're keeping well. It's a bit cold this morning, so I hope you can warm yourself up either. I don't want to give you options of warm water, because when you have Melvin's tea, you can do something better with that. So you can maybe grab a ginger or something for that case. Now, today we have a very interesting conversation. Now listen to this. I read this statement somewhere and I think it's very important. It says this: doing business without marketing is like winking at a girl in the dark. That won't work. And so I hope that today, because in the house we're going to talk about marketing, and guess who's in the house, by the way? The CEO Marketing Society of Kenya. Did you know about that? Now he's right in the house, and so I'll be introducing him more and more, and we'll be talking about, you know, this whole thing about this marketing society, what do they do and all those kind of things. But first, let's warm him up. How are you doing, sir? Karibu sana.
Thank you so much.
It's good to have you. I know you wanted some warm water, but now I have to give you some Melvins. What are you going to take?
Sorry, I think I'll go for this, the tangawizi.
No worries, no worries. I normally say
I hope that's the choice for many people.
I know. A lot of men. So here you go. You actually just flip it up.
All right,
Do I top up some water for you? Hot water?
Just hot water, please.
That would be good. Do you partake sugar or you're clean drinking?
Now, I think, let me just have it this way. Just
That
clear
way,
my throat.
Okay, okay. So there you have it. We're going to have a conversation about this whole thing about marketing, you know, and on the sidelines before we went live, he said some very interesting things that I hope you will grab, and we will have that conversation. So where are you watching us from? Please let us know, because we like company, good company. Let us know where you're watching us from, so that at least we can, you know, really interact with you. So it's really good to have you, Bwana CEO, that is Edward Oswe. And you know, a lot of people who probably could be watching, one of the questions will be, Marketing Society of Kenya. Okay, I have to confess first, I heard about it just the other day. So hopefully I can as well get to learn. But before we get to understanding the society, I mean the association, let's talk about Edward Oswe himself. When people ask, who are you? Who do you say you are?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Edward Oswe is my name. I'm an IT trained professional, not a marketer, but I'm a marketer now.
Yes.
Because of experience that I've had across various industry sectors. And I have a degree of information system from Thames Valley University, the University of West London, UK. I have masters in applied computing from Buckinghamshire University in UK. I've worked for Kenya Library Association as the executive officer. We did a lot of things there. And, you know,
Did people even know that there was a society in the library section?
Then I joined Marketing Society of Kenya in November 2019. And up to date, that's where I am.
Okay.
And you know, again, I think the people who know the society, I've seen what we've done so far, and we still have a lot more to do this year. Okay. Planned, and we've started running.
Lovely.
And maybe something important that I would want to note.
Yes.
When we were hit by COVID in 2020, the Marketing Society of Kenya convened what we call the National Business Compact to help the government mobilize resources.
You said National Business Compact?
Yes, to help the government mobilize resources to fight the pandemic. And MSK was in charge of communication. Most of the adverts you could see on the screens, you know, the ATM screens, the billboards, the TVs, and it was supported by the Ministry of Health.
Yeah.
Actually, it's.
Yeah, I think I saw some things. Yeah.
So, and we raised a lot of money.
Wow.
And we were able to deliver. So that's what we did for the country in 2010.
Yeah.
And probably this year again, we are looking forward to launch something similar, but for a different, a different kind of
agenda or something.
agenda.
Okay.
Yeah, about elections.
Okay.
Because of the messaging that goes out there. Yeah, and I believe we are going to talk about that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Very important, very important.
Thank you.
Because this is a live show, I need to give a shout out to a few people. Where are you watching us from? Thank you so much, Mukwenyi Wasimbiku from Kapsabet. Thanks a lot for tuning in. I hope you're taking your notebook and pen, get to learn a lot. Samuel Baraka, as always, watching from Nairobi. Samuel Baraka does a very, very amazing peanut butter. I think recently I saw him being featured in some of the national dailies and all that. Very good. He was here, one of the first entrepreneurs last year, and it's amazing to see him there as well. So now, let's now get into the Marketing Society of Kenya. And, you know, in a nutshell, what is this? First of all, I have to confess, anytime you hear such kind of organization, sometimes you might end up thinking that's GAVA or something of that sort. But let me leave it to you to help us understand it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I mean, Marketing Society of Kenya has been there long enough.
Yeah.
And the marketers in this country, including the government, some of the industry players, know about the society very well.
Yeah.
Marketing Society is the umbrella body.
Yeah.
Professional umbrella body for marketers in the country. We draw membership from individuals and corporates.
Yeah.
And these membership segments have different categories. Yeah. And we also conduct a lot of activities, conferences, seminars.
Yeah.
The awards gala, the prestigious awards gala that we normally run on a yearly basis in December, where we award corporates that have excelled in their campaigns, promoting their brands.
Okay.
And that is what we call marketing. So, something very interesting is that I've tried to dig just to get to understand when did we start, okay, when was the awards gala started. It's not something, I can't get that documentation. And talking to serious marketers, senior marketers, I don't know whether it started in the 1960s.
Whoa.
It's something that we are still looking forward to get.
No, that's appreciative because what you're doing is that you're awarding excellence in the field, is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's very competitive, by the way.
Yeah. This is annual?
Annual, yeah. We have a team of judges. We have two tiers of judging.
Okay.
So it's something
that's
that
quite
is very
thorough.
competitive and very thorough. And we award the best.
Wow.
We recognize them, and it's also good for them for their businesses. Remember, some of them. You know about the agencies that normally, pitching for clients. You can imagine, it's like, we won the awards because of this.
Because that also places them in a place of recognition.
Thank you.
Lovely. Of course, David Bukese, Nairobi as well. Wangari, I can see you saying that they're saying that we're looking good. Eh? We have some Kenyan touch. And of course, I must give a shout out to one of the amazing designers of One Stop Apparel. She's the one who does all these things, so I'm sure I'll connect you so you can get one as well.
That's very important.
Excellent. So let's talk about the place of marketing in any business entity. From where you sit, what would you say is the place of marketing? As I started with a statement, I started with the statement that, if you do business without marketing, it's like looking at a girl in the dark. I like that statement. But from where you sit, and you sit in a very vocal, place, what is your take on this?
Thank you so much. And it's a very important question, by the way.
Yeah.
Because that is what is failing most of our businesses in this country.
Wow.
Those who have not focused in marketing. Marketing plays a vital role in promoting a business, promoting the vision, mission of an organization. Remember, coordinating all these communication materials just to push your brand out there. So I normally see, or that is very practical, we see, any organization that is not focused on marketing would not likely realize its potential. And that would mean probably you cannot sustain the business.
Absolutely.
Okay, you will not drive the profit. You cannot drive profitability.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that's why marketing is very important. And It also depends on the market segment where you want to drive your brand.
Yeah.
Okay? I'll give you a case example. In 2008, during the recession, I remember the credit crunch. You know, China really was hit because they never focused on the local market. Okay, they focused on foreign markets.
Foreign markets only.
And this, you know, it's the West that was hit so hard.
So hard,
we never realized it here in Africa.
We just heard about it.
We just heard about it, but me, I was there, so I was able to see.
Ah, you saw what was happening.
Yeah, it was not in Africa.
Yeah.
So it really affected China. So what I mean here is that you really need to identify your market segment and where they reach, okay, and promote your brand.
Okay,
Yeah.
lovely, and I like that. So it's very important for you to especially be part and parcel of that.
Yeah.
So I have another quote as well as I was doing my research, and I thought, okay, this is interesting.
Yeah.
That sell to me without saying you're selling. You know, that statement sort of like is bit in marketing, but I think it's also advice in marketing how it should be done.
Yeah.
I want to hear your take on that before I get to know other matters.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Probably I'll go and research about it.
Yeah.
Now, I do believe, and I think most of the marketers will agree with me, that can only happen after you've done extensive marketing, where your brand is well known in the market. Okay, it's now your clients, your customers, selling your brand on your behalf. And I'll give you a case example, although I'm not going to mention any brand
names.
any brand names. I think in 90s towards early 2000, there was a beverage company in this country.
Yeah.
You know, we could see the billboards everywhere.
Everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Okay. You know, everywhere you would go. I mean, in a club, you know, in a restaurant, you'd see that is what people were taking.
Yeah.
But things changed. Probably they stopped marketing. They stopped marketing.
It's okay.
And it's very important. If you don't do marketing, your customers will shift because your competitors will be doing what you're not doing.
Yeah, they will be right.
So it's all about, you know, that can only happen when your brand resonates well with your with the people.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So don't stop thinking that you already know.
No.
Anyway, that's very important. Okay.
Yeah.
But I also feel there's also a way that, and I think I'm talking about salespersons.
Yeah.
I have encountered some people, whenever they come to sell,
Yeah.
you want to listen to them. And the others, you already block them even before they come.
Yes.
And I think that's a knowledge on how you can do that better. But anyway, those are details we can get into later on. Let me get into another question here.
Yeah.
So why is it that every time businesses are cutting down on costs, the marketing department suffers the most? In fact, you find a lot of people who are professionals in the marketing department and they jump left, right, and center because, we were sat there and we went there.
Now, thank you for asking. I think that's a very big question in the industry.
Yeah.
And we witnessed that during the pandemic when budgets were being cut by corporates.
Yeah.
And also, we get it from marketers.
Yeah.
You know, they've been asking, how can we do that? I mean, how can we help?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And we've come up with a way of helping them, which I'm going to discuss with you. But I don't know. Is it that they cannot account for the, you know, for the money spent on the department in terms of return on investment?
Yeah.
Okay. But again, what the businesses fail to understand is that it's marketing that can bring you new business. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, as I told you, you have to reach your clients out there.
Yeah.
Number two, marketing would help you build brand loyalty. Okay, through engagement. You'll find that probably you visit a mall or a shop.
Yeah.
But the most important thing that they would need from you, probably an email.
Yeah.
Or a phone number. And the next thing that you'll get from your email or the phone number is about, you know, they want to know more about you, or they want you to know more about them, and they would want to push some of the products, new products, and that engagement is very important when they keep you. I love fashion, and that's where I normally leave my my contacts. So much. So that's something that people, organizations fail to understand. And you look at, for you also to remain competitive. you must do marketing. And that's I told you earlier before we started the interview that yes, professionally, marketing must be done.
Yeah.
But it needs, each and every person should be able to know how to market him or herself.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give you a case example. You're going for an interview. What are you going to do there? You're going to market yourself.
Absolutely.
What you know, so that you see how you can qualify for the job.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's
it's
what
actually marketing. That's
will,
true.
People will assess you. The interviewers will assess you. Okay.
Yeah.
You know,
and then see whether I'm viable.
Yeah, viable. Now you market yourself.
No, you're right.
Yeah. So what we've done, you realize some of these organizations, the CEOs or the senior leadership are not into marketing.
Yeah.
So what we've done as MSK, we've introduced a training called Marketing for Non-Marketers.
Oh,
so
marketing for non-marketers.
So that we are able to train them the critical aspects of marketing. Why is marketing very important for them and for their businesses? Okay, because it's only through marketing that will enable you to acquire new clients, new business. Okay, retain your clients. Okay, so we've started that. We started this year, and this is after marketers started asking why is this happening. Okay, that's one. The other one is that this year we're going to have Marketer Summit. This is a 1-week event.
Wow.
The first day will be here in Nairobi. The reason why we are bringing international speakers to speak to the leadership, the CEOs, the directors that we run, that are running business in this country, is for them to understand entrepreneurship and leadership. Okay. Okay. So that they can also learn the importance of marketing. The global speaker that we are bringing on board is Vusi Thembekwayo from South Africa.
Vusi is a quality man.
So he's coming here, and we want entrepreneurs to attend the summit here in Nairobi, the conference here, the CEO Symposium here in Nairobi, so that they get to understand, to learn, to ask questions about entrepreneurship. So I think that will also help the leadership understand what marketing is.
Very true.
We are trying to address that situation.
I like that. Marketing for non-marketers, and the fact that you bring in Vusi. Vusi is the renowned vocal voice and matters business in this world.
Very true.
That's a very quality man. Wow.
Very true.
So make sure you purpose to attend. You said it's around June somewhere there.
It will be from June 20th to 24th. The 20th will be here in Nairobi. Yeah. We've not decided on the venue. Yeah. That probably is, we're going to decide on that next week. Okay. But it will be in Nairobi. Okay. It's going to be, when you cannot hold CEOs the whole day. So it's going to be like 3 or 4 hours with Vusi. Yeah. But we also have the opportunity for people to have dinner with Vusi. Yeah. So that probably you can talk one-on-one. That would be amazing. And ask questions and all that. And then we have now the second day, which will be on 21st. He'll be giving keynote speaking in Mombasa. Wow. Okay, where the summit starts. This is where we're going to have everyone now, managers. It's open to everyone. Lovely. Okay, and probably meeting him on Monday, we will discuss about the possibility of also him, having a leadership masterclass with us in Mombasa. I hope he's going to agree because his charges are quite expensive. But anyway, I think we'll invite, we'll let it be known to the people, the marketers, and also to the country, because we also have media partners that we are working with. We're going to reach out to them so that at least we are able to communicate about this event. It's a very big event for us. It's the first time we are doing it, and we want to maintain it as an annual event. Just the same way we do our awards gala. Thank you. So one quick question maybe on that is, if I wanted to participate, how do I reach out to MSK? Thank you so much. You can reach us via email. I think email will allow you to ask questions and we'll be able to respond appropriately via info@msk.co.ke. And probably those you can also use events at msk.co.ke, the 2 email addresses. All right, there you have it. But I don't mind people reaching out to me. Yeah, even you personally and all that. Yeah. I'm hands-on, so I'll be able to help. And anyway, because I also saw you have your handles as well, I'm sure if you throw in an email, you have people on the ground who can at least respond to all those things. Wow, I think that's a rare opportunity, because that's one man. I follow him, and he's amazing with the nuggets that he gives out. So that's a quality man.
So let's talk about, because I heard you speaking, when you're speaking about MSK, you talked about capacity building and what you're doing. Of course, I've heard you mention you also, teach marketing for non-marketers.
Yeah.
So in a way, also for the marketers, you do capacity building. And maybe one of the quick questions would be, why is it important to build this capacity for the marketing industry players?
Okay, thank you. I think I'll talk about building capacity for marketers.
Yeah.
But generally, it cuts across
the board. Yeah.
Across the board. You not want to employ someone who is not qualified to do a job.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Yeah.
And if you are to do that, then first of all, you have to train this person.
Yeah.
And training takes time. And
Yeah.
that's why organizations that have invested in training would not want to their
Yeah.
staff to leave, whether you put your resignation there, they will say, no, please, we want to add your salary. So when it comes to marketers in this country, we now have a draft bill because we also want to regulate the industry, that is marketers.
Okay. That's interesting. I would want to know that. What
Yes, yes. So, and that does not cut off, people who are not trained marketers and are now marketers.
Okay.
They have their space in the bill. Because some people have gained knowledge through experience.
Yeah.
So we are not cutting them off. So that bill will help as well in implementing that.
Yeah.
I know you'll ask more about the bill.
I know.
But we want to regulate the industry in the sense that having things like an academy, we need to set up examination board. That's covered in the constitution, in our draft bill.
Yeah.
We also have normally there are disputes between corporates, especially when it comes to copyright issues.
You're right.
On
quite a number.
campaigns. Yeah, quite a number.
Yeah.
They do reach out to us to mediate. That's also covered in the bill. So it's a very extensive bill.
Yeah.
All right. Now, capacity building when it comes to marketers.
Yeah.
We are the center stage. We have a lot of professional development activities that cuts across.
Yeah.
We look at all the levels, like for example, junior marketers, we call them executive marketers, the middle level, the senior marketers, the directors. So we have all these packaged for them, just to help them build their capacity. Because remember, when you're trained or when you attend these seminars, you enrich your skills and make you become competitive and also to boost your performance at the workplace.
Wow, lovely. I think it's important, especially performance at the workplace, because at the end of it all, people say ROIs, the return on investments, very important.
Not even
right?
ROI. I mean, there's at MSK, actually what we introduced when I came is performance-based culture. Even me personally, annually they look at my performance, okay, with some numbers.
With some numbers, eh?
With some numbers, So you see, I have to trickle the numbers down.
Absolutely.
So that you give me these numbers, and when I add, I'm able to excel.
You have touched on a nerve, because I've seen, it's been interesting in my head, how do these disputes get resolved? You've said that you sometimes are approached to help out in some of these disputes. What do you normally do? I know you may not divulge all the details.
Yes, thank you. We have a policy document that stipulates what needs to be done. We also have a committee that represent, we have representatives from the industry, various industries, especially the agencies, the corporates, and MSK as the host. Okay, so that committee, if there's any dispute, for example, you find company A, trying to popularize a painkiller that it takes, probably 1 minute, okay? And this is your competitor, and you have a similar product. And probably you can always do testing, because anyway, sometimes we do get sick. The thing is not working.
It doesn't take the minute they're saying, yes.
That's one of them. I'm just giving you, I don't want
an example.
Yeah, an example,
yeah.
So you can have a complainant reaching out with the reasons as to why this and that needs to be corrected, and then we reach out to the offender now, okay, and then we try to set up a meeting and then mediate, and then we resolve it there. The reason why that is happening, it might not be popular, but for you to arbitrate, you must go to courts. Okay, okay, and courts are very expensive. You have lawyers there, and lawyers will always charge you fees based on the level of your organization.
Yeah,
you
You're
can
right.
imagine.
And they will milk you.
They will milk you. So
Okay.
that's where we come in.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah.
Let's get back to the SMEs, because this show basically we really want to help businesses become better, get to learn from one another. And when you think about the SMEs, one of the key things that they come here and they feel it's a thorn in the flesh is when it comes to matters marketing, especially for SMEs, because they would want to reach as many people as possible. So my quick question to you would be this. So why is it a struggle, first of all, for SMEs, and what can be done to help them?
Thank you. I think it's a very important aspect.
Yeah.
Marketing, as I said earlier, marketing will define a business.
Yeah, it will.
Marketing will push your product and services out there. And if you don't do marketing, how do you expect to sell? How do you expect to sustain a business? How do you expect to drive your profitability?
Yeah.
You look at the SMEs in the country.
Yeah.
I think according to the World Bank report 2019, we have over 7 million SMEs in this country.
That's big.
You can imagine the number of people that they're employing.
A lot.
Okay. You can imagine the customer base that they have. Okay. You can imagine how they also want to reach out to other markets.
Yeah.
So the challenge is marketing is very expensive.
Yeah.
If you look at the mediums, the channels for marketing, billboards, a billboard would go for around 120,000 shillings. Okay, that's for a month. And remember, if you're marketing must have its period.
Yeah.
You set a period. That's the strategy. Okay, are you going for 3 months? And you're going to do it once in a year.
Yeah.
Probably. You see some organizations. If you go out there, you will see the billboards. You will see they are always there.
Yeah.
And their products are already selling.
Yeah. Very true.
Without even advertisement. But why are they out there? Okay.
Yeah.
So it's very expensive. Look at the TV ads.
Yeah.
The adverts that are running on TV. You'll find that it would range, depending on the TV channel, from 70,000 to 100 and something thousand, and that is 30 seconds. Okay, you can imagine. And if you look at the SMEs, their turnover probably it ranges from 3, 4, 5. It's not much that can sustain marketing.
You're right.
So my advice to SMEs, because remember, they contribute 40% of our GDP.
That's big.
That's big if they go down. So we really need to come to help them. So number one, they really need to consider marketing as a critical aspect in their organizations, in their businesses. Okay, they might not be having money to employ full-time marketers, but we have people out there who are already working. Okay, who can be able to provide you with strategies, and now you implement. Okay, you might not be able to go on billboards, but what are the cheapest channels for marketing that SMEs can use? So they need that. Okay, I know majority of them just employ salespeople. I'm not saying salespeople cannot be able to do strategy. Okay, but that is the role of marketers.
Wow.
Okay. Because you must be able to drive a product from start to end, developing that strategy. The other thing that probably I would advise on is that they really need to be educated. And I think based on this, I know we normally do capacity building. We have a lot of activities. I'll just note it down and probably think about it with my team. Probably I'll reach out to CAM, because the majority of them are members of CAM, to see how we can partner with them in order to train these people on marketing aspects, to bring them professionals. I think that can be able to boost them. But the most important thing, if you cannot be able to afford marketing budget, there are other channels there that you can use to market.
You're right.
Okay? But again, as I talked about earlier on, I talked about segment, the market segment. You'll find, I know of someone who was selling milk. So he packaged the milk, and his market was just the slums.
Just in the slums.
Yeah, slums. Okay. And another, then the big guys were not selling now. So what happened? What happened is that they had to convince him, and he sold it to them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that is happening. I mean, some of the SMEs have leveraged on that.
Okay.
And that's very important.
Yeah.
So identifying the market segment is very important. And then now that is what we call the strategy.
Yeah.
And that's where marketers come in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you.
I think you've seen a lot of good things here, that you don't have necessarily to be afraid even when your marketing budgets are not that big. And I think from that example, it means you can reinvent yourself in a way that will make you relevant, get your target market clean, and then hit them hard. You might be called by the big guys. Thank you. I like that. So, you know, this is an interesting year because, you know, so many businesses by the way, some of them will cash out well, and others are afraid because, oh no, some previous times they lost money, they did those kind of things, and people would be worried because elections are nearing right here. Yeah. And so one of the concerns you did, one of the questions then would be, talking about communication and marketing and election, what should people be looking to do for the people in Kenya, you know?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think I mentioned earlier about us launching what is similar to the National Business Compact that we launched in 2020 to help the government mobilize resources in fighting the pandemic.
Yeah.
We are also looking at that whereby, you know, we want to sensitize people on
Yeah.
election matters. You know, try to change the behavior change.
Yeah.
Just the same way, you know, we could see the communication on billboards about behavior change during COVID-19. That's what we want to do. But sometimes I do blame the voters, including I personally.
Yes.
We don't hold our people or our leaders to account.
Yeah.
For what they've delivered. You find someone is being re-elected, okay?
Yeah.
And will still be championing, okay?
Yeah.
The manifesto. Actually, just similar to probably that was used in the last term.
Yeah.
So you ask yourself, have you delivered?
Have you?
Delivered? So we don't hold them to account, okay? You've seen the billboards now.
Yeah.
Okay?
A lot of
they
them.
have started occupying the billboards, okay?
Yeah.
I was talking to some agency that does out of home,
Yeah.
the billboards.
Yeah.
And I told him, my friend, we need billboards in May and June. What are you going to do to us? Because I know elections are coming. And probably we'll have all these people on billboards.
Queuing, yes.
Yeah, so I told him I want to book early enough so that you reserve the space for us.
Wow.
You see them now. Now, the messaging is very important.
Yeah.
And that's why, you know, I really feel sad because we don't hold people to account for what they've done.
Yeah.
Okay, even for what they promised to do.
Okay.
And if you didn't do it, you don't have to necessarily do, everything.
Yeah.
But at least you tell us why you are not able to do it.
Yeah.
Okay? That's justifiable. So, sensitization is very important. And as NSK, we shall really champion for ethical messaging to the electorate. Okay? And we shall also sensitize them. We are planning to launch this and involve stakeholders, you know, IEBC, you know, Ministry of Interior. It's the same way involved the Ministry of Health during the COVID-19. So that is, we are still discussing it to see how it can be done. And we shall also involve donors as well, those who normally support electoral processes. The Ford Foundation, you know, the UK, it's a department called what? Department of what? International Trade or something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we are planning to do that so
Lovely.
that we sensitize people, and people need to know the right messages to read. Remember, we have the social media. That everything is just flying out. Okay, with
left, right, and
news.
center.
Again, we also need to be responsible, you know, on the messages that we communicate out there.
Okay. So, you know, you've touched on several things, and there are two things I've picked out. But before I go to that one main thing, talking about this season of elections and, you know, trying to regulate ethical messaging, all those kind of things, is it something that you've also put in the bill somehow?
Not really. I mean, remember there's a commission that is in charge of ethical issues.
The Integration Commission.
Integration Commission. So what we want to do is just to sensitize people as a responsible society. That's what we can do for the country.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's not in our bill.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so my other part was, we have seen, and I'm sure you have seen this over the years, new trends that are coming up of marketing, new trends. I mean, gone are the days where, of course, billboards are still there, advertisements are still there, And I think you mentioned it, that sometimes these billboards are not affordable for some of the SMEs. Getting airtime on some of these top TV stations is another story.
Yeah.
But now we've seen the social medias coming in and all those kind of things. Is there something in the society that you're doing so that if I'm an SME and I'm thinking, okay, I want to do some marketing, and there's this marketing, Association of Kenya, can they help me out? Is there some capacity that you're looking at doing towards that?
Thank you so much. It's something that we are thinking about.
Okay.
We are ready to work with brands to be able to help them promote their products.
Yeah.
Although, it might bring friction in terms of, why are you doing it for others and these are our competitors?
Yeah.
Those who already have the capacity to do marketing on various channels.
Yeah.
But what we are looking at is also businesses being responsible.
Yeah.
You find a lot of things online, about businesses, about their products, about their services. And Kenyans have really been crying, people lose money, some of them don't exist. So it's also affecting the credibility of businesses online. So what we are thinking about is, can we have a clause in our draft bill, whereby if you are marketing online, you have a website and all that, MSK becomes the third party that knows you, that authenticates you. So when you see, and we also have you in our database where someone can reference you. So we can work with the small to medium business enterprises to be able to help them drive their brands. We are open.
All right.
Thank you.
That's a good one. Now, let me first of all, I almost forgot I have people who are watching. Thank you so much. David Wekesa, thank you so much. Najma, top fan, asante sana. And Telatel, you also logged in as well. And I want to jump into some of the questions that have come in. I think I have 2 or 3. And just giving a shout out as well, some people as well watching. Gasherithuku, I see you. George as well. They've all been here as well, so they're really listening to you and they want to ask some questions here and there. So it's time for your questions, so send them through before I, almost wrap it up with him. And one of the key questions people are asking, okay, there are 2 questions here. How does one join MSK? I think we can tackle that by the, how does one join?
Yeah. Joining MSK?
Yes.
Thank you so much. As I said earlier, we have 2 levels of membership, that is individual and corporates. And you can always go to our website, that is www.msk.co.ke, and you are able to get the information regarding membership registration. And you are actually able to register online, and we'll be able to activate and communicate to you and give you your membership pack.
Okay, there you go. Very good answer. There's another question. Are there some tips you could share about marketing for an SME today? What tips do you have top of mind?
Thank you. I think, thank you so much. I'll give 1 or 2, but I've mentioned them during the discussion.
That's okay.
I think number 1, look at the capacity that you have in terms of capital. Are you able to, to go to the mainstream media that's out of the billboards? Okay? Look at the capacity that you have in terms of your budget. Look at the capacity you have in terms of people who are helping you develop the strategy, marketing strategy. Remember I said earlier that you might not be having enough capital to employ a full-time marketer, but you can still work with people who are working, driving other businesses somewhere who are marketers. So they will not charge you that much money to be able to develop for you a marketing strategy. The other thing is that, as I said, they really need to look at other channels of marketing. They can reach out to MSK so that we can train them. But again, that is an area that probably we'll discuss with CAM, organize a meeting and discuss the possibility of collaboration so that we can be able to train their members, because that is where majority of the SMEs are as members.
Excellent. There you have it. Okay. Gasherithuku, 1960s. Wow. Yes, imagine it. They have been there since then. Gasherithuku does amazing products, Sheath Naturals. So instead of using these things you can't authenticate where they came from, we have natural products that can make you look good. Now, George, who's also an immigration consultant, is asking, ask him, the nexus between marketing, media, and PR. Wow, that's a strong term. There appears to be sibling rivalry between marketers, journalists, and PR guys, each accusing the other of encroaching on each other's territory.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I think in some organizations, especially in government, you will not find, you'll hardly find a marketing department. Okay? You'll find a PR department. Depending on what your business objective is. Okay? The government would be mostly what they do is PR. Okay? In private sector, you'll find a marketing department. And remember, these people, you'll find there's communication aspect when you are studying marketing, and they've also practiced it. So you would not want to have two people when you can have one do two things at the same time. I don't think there is a rivalry. I think people need to work together, and people need to understand that things have changed. Okay. As I said earlier, it's all about delivery. Okay. It's all about driving the brand. It's all about communication about the brand. So people just really need to work together. And it also depends on the management decision, especially when you're recruiting.
You're right. You're
someone will come in and say, I don't need marketers, I need PR
practitioners.
So it depends on the management. They're the ones who decide, okay?
What they want.
So what they want. But again, look at the private sector. You would always find a marketing department. Look at government. It's normally a PR department. Now, the government started Brand Kenya. If you've known about Brand Kenya.
Yes, I've seen it.
That was to market
Kenya.
Okay. But since probably I know the government is doing a lot in terms of marketing, but I think that department needs more funding. Okay,
a lot of funding.
They need more funding so that we can be able to promote Kenya globally. We have good products in this country that we can sell out of the country.
Absolutely.
Okay? And we just don't have the mediums through which we can be able to reach clients or customers out of the country. And as I said, because of credibility issues, you'll find that most of the platforms that are used in the West, Amazon, wherever, here they cannot allow you to purchase something. Because they cannot trace your address.
They cannot
trace your address. It's lack of trust. So until we build that trust, where we are able to sell things online, to foreign markets, and we're able to deliver. Look at Asia, and that's why Asia is booming in terms of business. Okay, look at China. Okay, China, I would call China as the world workshop. Okay, where
everything is happening.
everything is that's a world workshop. And how are they able to reach out to these other countries to sell their products? Okay, majority of them, they don't do it through government. Some do it through government anyway, the big ones, but you'll find they're on platforms and they deliver. Okay, I know there have been challenges, one or two, but always, the authorities are able to follow and correct the situation, because it also spoils the reputation of a country. So until we have that, we build that trust and confidence when you're transacting. Remember, when you're transacting with someone you don't know.
Absolutely.
Okay? And this is someone you want to give 1 million. Okay, you don't know this person.
And you expect goods to be delivered.
So until you build that trust. And I think the big players really need to come in, the big giants in this country, the private sector, to help us build this trust in online transactions.
You're right.
Especially, you're selling, you're selling something online. Do you really exist?
Who are you?
Who are you? People really need to, organizations need to pass through some authorities to be vetted. And we are trying to have that in our draft bill, although we don't know, because remember, it has to go through Parliament, okay? And we expect to deliver it to Parliament in the course of this year. So, and again, it can also shift. They can tell you, no, this act or this particular clause is already covered in a particular act of Parliament, so remove it out. So, but we are pushing, and we are working with very competent lawyers who have done a lot of research, and we hope that it might correct the situation.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, because you mentioned government, in your opinion, have they been supportive of the marketing sector?
in terms of, I think that's why I'm, if small to medium enterprises can contribute 40% of our GDP, according to the World Bank report 2019, that is something, that's a wake-up call for the government to see what needs to be done to these SMEs. Okay?
Absolutely.
Remember during COVID, some money was raised,
a lot of money.
A lot of money.
Some billions.
To help the small to medium enterprises. Now, the way the government needs to come in is, how are you going to help these small to medium enterprises entirely through the country? Through some, either through training, that the government set a budget through Brand Kenya. I think it's now a department under export processing zone, whereby SMEs are being trained. But I do believe CAM is also doing something regarding training on marketing. That's something that I will find out to see how we can work and be able to develop small to medium enterprises when it comes to marketing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So one more question, then we're almost coming to a close. So if you have any question, you better throw it now. Kevin Wabongo is asking, do you have training for SMEs?
Sorry?
Do you have training for SMEs?
Thank you so much. Number one, I would urge
Kevin?
Entrepreneurs.
Okay.
Entrepreneurs. Kevin, I believe he's an entrepreneur. We are looking forward to have the summit where we are bringing a global speaker, an entrepreneur, a global speaker, someone who, brushes shoulders with who and who in the private sector. Coming here to talk about entrepreneurship, coming to talk about leadership. I think it's something that I advise that entrepreneurs in this country attend, just to get some tips. Number two, we are willing to train small to medium enterprises on various aspects when it comes to marketing. And as I said earlier, again, working with CAM on this jointly will be very important so that we get the numbers to train, because we want them to be able to sell their products out of the country. We want the brands to be felt throughout Africa, probably at the West as well, and Middle East and Asia.
Okay. I have this is a same person who has asked two questions. So Eric Onyango is asking, how can small businesses survive in doing their sales in times of pandemic like COVID-19?
How they can survive?
Yeah, how they can survive? I think it's more of advice. What can you tell them?
It was a challenge to everyone.
Absolutely.
Remember, it was the first time. We've never experienced this. And, people did not know what to do. And actually, we should count ourselves lucky that we were able to learn. It hit us. I think we were the last to be hit. So we were able to learn what was happening in Europe. What was happening in Asia.
So you could see it coming.
This thing of tracking and isolation. You can imagine it started here.
It should have been tough.
I don't know who could come. I mean, probably from the West or wherever these organizations come and help us. So it was a challenge for everyone. But again, pandemic has also taught us so many things about marketing. Okay, people went to digital marketing. Okay, and during that time, you could see a lot of deliveries. A lot of I don't want to mention, but in generally, people were delivering their products. You could pay something online and get it delivered. And again, that would also depend on some place or a shop or a brand because of the trust and credibility issues. So digital marketing really worked. That's where brands went to push their products. Remember, as I told you earlier, and that is small to medium enterprises. The big guys, they have a lot of money in their reserves to boost the business. In case of anything. And they were probably, some of them were not able to cut the marketing department. But the small to medium enterprises, especially even those who have marketing department, they had to cut marketing. And probably it's because of lack of knowledge. People didn't know what to do. People were like, people are not going to buy. And you realize that during pandemic, I think alcohol was selling a lot. That was the product.
Take homes,
and food.
And food, definitely,
and
yeah.
Food.
Actually, a lot of suppliers and providers
you could see car boots everywhere.
Everywhere, man. In fact, there was a boom in that.
Remind me, supermarkets were closed during that time?
No, they were not, but there was a way. There was a way of buying. I think they had times they would close early a bit, but there was a lot of online buying as well.
Online buying, yeah. So
the Boda Bodas gained a lot.
Yeah, they gained a lot, and actually, what probably we didn't realize, probably some entrepreneurs realized, that was the time to start Boda Boda. Business in terms of setting it up as
there's always an opportunity,
and also employing these people so that they can deliver.
Courier services.
Courier services.
So Eric Onyango had two questions, and it would be fair for him. So there's so many issues of scammers, businesses online, scam business online, pretending to be selling online. How can we identify them?
Thank you so much. Remember what I talked about in our act. We have a feeling that the businesses that are online needs to be vetted and be authenticated by a third party. And that's why MSK would come in. Now, if we also communicate out there that don't buy anything online until probably you go through our website and see whether the company is listed to be selling the product, that will enable us to avoid scamming. But again, it's really challenging. Let me tell you something. We use technology to provide security, and we also use technology to breach that security. Okay,
that's true.
I mean, someone can set up a similar organization. It will take people a long time to understand, and it has happened before. Especially these concerts that are coming. You'll find there's a site where people buy tickets. Someone will just replicate just a similar site.
Same thing.
Same thing, okay? With some changes so that you can get the domain, okay? And then by the time you realize that there's something, you also have a different site, not your site now also selling tickets. The money is gone, and you have to be accountable because people came because of your concert.
Absolutely.
So scammers will be there.
They will be there.
They will be there. And this is something that we have to live with. It's a criminal offense. So anyone who is doing that is a criminal. And that happens every day in our everyday life.
You're right.
So it will be there. The only thing is that people need to be skeptical on who they trade with online. Okay, who knows? And actually, people now go for referrals. I know that company. That is selling product. They've delivered. Okay. And this is their pricing.
Okay.
At least that gives you confidence. And in most cases, you'll find that these are people who have dealt with this particular business either physically. Okay. They visited their offices and they've seen what. And also using influencers. You cannot be an influencer of a particular company if they're scamming people.
That's true.
So that's another way. Okay, the businesses need to look into.
Even the ethics of it, they can mess you up as an influencer.
Absolutely. So there are several ways through which that can be avoided. But we have a clause in our act, and hopefully it passes through Parliament. Things will be good.
We'll be safer.
But I think it's called the consumer what? We have the authority.
I've heard of the Consumer Something Authority.
They should be responsible for that. As in, cracking the whip in the market for people who are selling online, either through verification, authentication. You can imagine you are going to our website and you see them. It's like a Marketing Society of Kenya. Verified, and when you click there, you're able to go to.
It would be very nice.
Our website.
You would feel safe.
So you feel safe. This is someone. This is a trusted source. Okay. So that's what we are trying to work on with our bill. We have a clause. Hopefully, it goes through.
Okay. Shout out to a few more people. Steve Kiok, thanks so very much. I can see you're tuned in. Eric Uching says, say hi to Mr. Also. I think that person knows you. Now. Mushiri Kehio is the last question I'll take from her.
No problem.
Says this, First of all, you're apologizing because you were late for class. Why did you sleep today? Anyway. So, what is key marketing, awareness, or solutions? This is a tough one. I don't even know.
Sorry?
What is key marketing, or what's key marketing? Awareness or solutions? Hey, that's a tough one, Mushiri. What are you asking? But do you get what they're saying? Maybe you can try crack it.
Yeah, but let me just try. Key marketing, awareness,
or solutions.
I think I've talked quite a little bit about that.
Yeah.
But this is how I'll address that.
Yeah.
He's talking about solutions to marketing. Okay, we've talked about market segment.
Okay.
We've talked about having marketing strategy. Okay. We've talked about identifying the channel or the medium to be able to market your product.
Yeah.
Also push your brand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is the solution. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. I don't really get the first two, but
no, it's okay.
At least.
Also, next time ask it more clearer. It's okay. I think we have to close now, I just want to close with Eric Onyangos, your question about what you can do to become more successful in starting a business. We have dealt with this before. I would suggest to you to go back to one of our videos last year about entrepreneurship with James Karundu. That's going to be an amazing one for you because he started from scratch all the way up. But we shall be addressing more of that. Let me see if I've closed anyone else out. Oh yeah, thanks a lot. Everybody saying thanks a lot. Santi Sana, guys. Wow, I think there were so many nuggets that people got. Okay. Now, yeah, goodness, it's actually just 4 minutes to time.
No problem. Is there another question?
No.
Okay,
no.
Good, yeah.
I think the close would be, what are the events that people can look out to, under the MSK? Are there some events? I know we have Vusi coming in around June. Yes. Is there any other thing that you
thank you so much. We have, I think there are around close to 30 events that we have this year. We have this. We have the bootcamp.
Mention a few. Okay.
Bootcamp seminars.
Yeah.
Okay. We have around, I think there are 7 or 8.
Okay.
For various levels. Okay.
Of business.
It's all about marketing, covering different areas.
Yeah.
We also have. We have the summit that we talked about, Vusi coming in June.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The first day will be the CEOs.
Yeah.
On entrepreneurship and leadership.
Yeah.
Then the second day will be Mombasa giving keynote speech and possibly giving leadership masterclass. Please reach out to MSK.
Yeah.
You book your slot because this is a hot cake. Nimoto.
Nimoto.
Nimoto. Then we have the conference, which is going to be in October.
Yeah.
28th and 27th and 28th. Okay. This is the second year. I'm so sorry that we did our first conference last year. And the first conference we had over 130 people, over 100 people, we'll talk over 100 people that attended. So we also have it. We have Marketers Golf coming up in November. And also the prestigious awards gala. And I would urge these SMEs to compete at the gala so that at least they get to learn about marketing, how to develop their, because we take people through training. How do they develop their campaigns? Okay, people are able to learn. They're able to come and see the reasons why the big giants are winning or mid. You get the point?
Yeah.
I mean, competition is about learning. It's not about winning. So I would urge them, but more so, I think. As I said earlier, we are going to look at ways of working with the Kenya Association of Manufacturers.
Yes.
So that we can be able to develop capacity for the small to medium enterprises. So we have a lot of activities, and these can be found on our website. Okay. And also based on the fact that I've already given my our email address, info@msk.co.ke. Please reach out for more information regarding the events that we have planned for this year.
Yeah. All right, lovely. And thank you so much. Gashiri, I can see you're telling people they are missing class. Yes. Yeah. All right, Mushiri, I think your question now was answered nicely in between. I think you picked it out well. I can see she was trying to clarify. Now we have to come to a close, guys. It's 9, a minute to 9, so we have to close. But really to appreciate you guys for tuning in and, of course, making sure that this is our #1 online business show, where we give time for businesses so that at least we can have sessions with it. I really want to appreciate your time, sir, for coming in, and now I know, about the Marketing Society of Kenya now. Moving on, you cannot say you don't know. I'm looking for my quote that I put down to end with, and I try to bring it along with marketing. And it's by a guy called Joe Channel. Listen to what he says. Good marketing makes the company look smart. Great marketing makes the customer feel smart. So it's more being customer-centric, and I think that's a lovely way to end with it. Is it?
Thank you. You've nailed it.
What did you say? You had a what? You had a
tangawizi chai.
You had a tangawizi chai.
Yeah.
Let me see if I have a tangawizi right here.
Good.
So I can give you one. No, I think I might throw you to try something different. I think the tangawizi was taking it.
No problem.
You can try masala, so you can start moving away from being too.
Nice. That's it on this. Yeah.
Let's get
Thank
to
you
see
so
of
much,
Melvin Stee, you know,
Asante.
and we really appreciate for that, right?
Asante sana.
Okay.
So oh,
Yeah,
you-
say your last word. Yeah, I'm closing. I'm about to close.
No, no,
Go
no,
on.
that's
Yes.
something different.
Oh, it's something different. Yeah, so no worries. So there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Keep working, keep tuning in. Tell a friend to tell a friend that this is the place to always come for sharpening yourself. Thank you so much. Best Talks.